The aughts, Blink-182, Surge, Cargo Pants, they're all the rage. X-Men, Spider-Man, Daredevil, Blade, Elektra. 20th Century Fox at this time was breaking new ground, trying to figure out this superhero thing. People are paying for these movies, baby. But which characters work, which ones don't work? They're all popular. Just start throwing mud at the wall and let's see what sticks. Deadpool and Wolverine feels like a movie that would have been made during the aughts. The story in the movie, it's actually kind of lame, but we're here for the characters. That's why we went to movies back then, and that's why we're going to this one right now. It's for those characters. Now, you can't have the plot completely suck. This one doesn't completely suck, but it's definitely not what's holding the movie up. It's not actually about saving the world or worlds from Xavier's sister, believe it or not. Deadpool and Wolverine is 20th Century Fox's Endgame, funded by Disney. And honestly, looking back at its catalog, the ups and mostly the downs, it's the perfect endgame for those characters and their films. The Fox superheroes built and paved the runway for Marvel to take off and fly. Sometimes it's hard to remember that the actors and the writers and all the other creative people who work on all of these movies that we watch, they do feel similar to us. They too dislike the unfettered corporation acquisition plague that infects all the IPs that we love. But when we're lucky enough to get a movie or movies made by fans like the Deadpool movies are, it's a treat. And it might sound stupid saying this in a movie like Deadpool and Wolverine, but I think that the idea that corporate greed and acquisitions are bad, it comes through very clearly in Deadpool and Wolverine. And I'm not specifically just talking about the obvious blatant jokes that are referenced throughout the movie made about Disney and Feige and whatever else, but also just the way that the movie feels. It's saying that just in the way that it feels. It's a Fox superhero movie in Marvel clothing. It breaks all the dumb Marvel, Disney, Star Wars rules that all their crappy cookie cutter movies follow. In a way, really, that only the Deadpool character can. Deadpool and Wolverine is an X-Men movie through and through. So the main complaints about the film are the needle drops, the nostalgia grabs, and then when you read through the negative reviews, believe it or not, it's the raunchy jokes people don't like. It's a Deadpool movie. You came to a Deadpool movie. The Merc with the mouth. What did you think you were going to get? For me, there were times near the end of the film even where I thought it was weird that he wasn't talking and joking more, especially during some of the fight scenes. I was really expecting even more of it, and I felt like they were holding back. So I want to talk about the characters that were in Trashland or whatever that place was called. Those characters were perfect. Elektra is looked at as an abysmal movie, so she would be in this Trashland. We got Gambit, the movie that never got off the ground, literally was thrown in the trash. The same as Johnny Storm from a Fantastic Four movie that everyone hated. Blade is the only one that doesn't quite fit that mold. People actually did like the first two Blade movies. He, I think, is the one character that people wanted to see more of back then, but after the third movie totally failed, he too was thrown in the trash, never to be seen again. That character to me was the biggest solo to the fans, here's your goodbye to Wesley Snipes specifically as he portrayed Blade specifically. So he doesn't quite fit the same mold as the other characters, but the reason this group of outcasts was so perfect is that by themselves, on their own, they don't really deserve a goodbye. Not really. But as a whole, and as an idea, the idea that we grow up, times change, memories fade, and as a group of more than a century-long superhero anthology of movies and characters that we all enjoyed in our own way, it's over. It's finished. Thrown in the trash heap of time. It's the goodbye that we didn't know that we wanted. Haters are going to say it's not good because of the needle drops and the nostalgia grabs. But to them, I say that's the point of this movie. And I say goodbyes are supposed to be cheesy. The good ones are cheesy at least. But I want to be clear about this. This only works and it's only acceptable through the lens of a goodbye. You got to think of stuff like Furious 7 or basically all the Pixar movies. And through that goodbye lens, I say needle drops, nostalgia grabs all day. 4 out of 5 stars for me. Deadpool and Wolverine is a great, fun, inappropriate, nostalgia-grabbing, needle-dropping good time. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs, so if you have made it this far, I would be super thankful if you did subscribe. Thanks for watching my video. See ya.